You know what I'm noticing? I'm noticing a lot of folks taking financial advice from people who like inherited their wealth. They're giving a lot of like investment. They make it seem so easy. All you gotta do is invest, buy some stock, buy a rental property, do this, do that. Now, is it as difficult as it may seem? No, probably not. But a lot of the main problem is a lot of these people, they didn't really get it from the ground up. You know, there's nothing wrong with your parents doing right, you know, and waiting until they're financially secure, financially stable to have children and be able to pass stuff down to. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Like that dude Farad, who made that TikTok, and he was like talking about how it's like poor kids versus rich kids. Like, oh man, you ain't never had to struggle for nothing. That's why, and then the rich kid was like, so you mad at me because my parents did right and waited until it was right the right move and did the right things until they was secure financially to have children. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem I see is that these people when they lie, you see what I mean? Like most of the wealthiest people, um, that we look up to in our generation, in our time, a lot of them, they inherited their wealth. They come from wealth, or they come from a pretty well-to-do family, like Trump. We love Trump. We love to praise his business acumen and all this shit. But Trump comes from money, man. Even somebody like Elon Musk. I think his parents. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe his parents gave him a lot of startup money, in the beginning. There's nothing wrong with that. Jeff Bezos, I think his parents gave him like $300,000 to start Amazon. Nothing wrong with that. Look what he built it to. If you have help, that's fine. He took the help and he ran with it. You know what I mean? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. What my problem is when people lie and act like they get it out of the mud. You see what I mean? For instance, somebody like Dave Ramsey. First off, you listen to Dave Ramsey, you are a fucking idiot. That dude, Dave Ramsey, he ain't nothing but a clown. He crazy. He fired people because he fired one dude because he cheated on his wife. What does that have to do with his work? They say he pulls guns out in meetings or put them on the table or brandishing them, holding his hand. The dude is insane. And his solution to everything is just eat rice and beans. Just eat, you just get if you're going through, Dave, how do I save money? I only make $20,000 a year. How can I get ahead? Well, what you want to do is you want to eat rice and beans every day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. You get hungry in the middle of the night. Guess what? Rice and beans. That's all it's like. That's he don't believe in no cost of living rate. He just like that dude Josh Fluke said. He don't believe in a cost of living rate. He don't believe in giving his employees a cost of living raise to battle inflation and stuff like that. But he has no problem when people who own a business, like vendors or whatever, like if he don't mind when prices go up. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say you own a business and you get supplies from this other company. Well, now so getting supplies, they may send out an email. Hey, look, all of our the people who have us as vendors, the price of the brick going up. Let's say you get lumber from this place. Well, lumber used to be, I don't know, it's $25 a pound a load. Now it's $30, or something like that. He don't mind that, but he don't want to pay people who work, for him. He's like, you got to earn your raise. Nothing wrong with earning a raise. The main point I'm trying to make is a lot of these people have so much money to play around with that don't get discouraged if basically what I'm saying is stop listening to these idiots. Like I heard Shaq one time. Shaq was on a podcast or he had an interview and he was like, yeah, I own this company and I do this and I invest in this. And I'm like, bro, you're a basketball player. You got paid millions of dollars to dribble a ball and to dunk. Yeah, you own this and own that. You have a lot of money to play around with. You know what I mean? So for people out there working, grinding, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I have the solution, but all I'm saying is I'm tired of seeing people who was basically brought up with silver spoons trying to tell people, well, if you're a failure, if you don't do this and you don't invest and all this stuff. It's like, man, Just get a financial advisor. First off, they ain't cheap. What financial advisor working for $30 damn? You know, do you think a financial advisor, you give him $100 and he gonna build you this business portfolio that's gonna net you what, 5 grand a month, 10 grand a month? Like these people ain't these services are not cheap. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is, man, stop listening to people who stop admiring people who you see as successful when a lot of times, like I said, they just put in our face to sell us a kind of lifestyle, sell us a dream, sell us merchandise, sell us courses. Remember, it's always something. They always put some free shit out. But if you really want to know, buy this. Why don't you go talk to the local business owner? He'll tell you. Talk to your barber. Maybe what if your barber owned a shop? You know, your barber might own a shop. Ask him how he did it. He's in your community. He might even have to. You ain't got to pay him. He already sitting there cutting. Hell, you paying him for the cut. He's sitting there cutting you up. Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I did. First, I did this, and if you want to do this, you're gonna have to go and get this, and maybe y'all can chop it up or take him out to eat one day. You know, most barbershops, at least most black ones, they don't work on Monday. No way, hey, man. What you doing Monday? Let's go get something to eat. You know, let me pick your brain. You know, man, these Ty Lopez, these, Dave Ramsey, man, Dave Ramsey. I'm staying on him because, like I said, the dude is a clown. Don't listen to him, right? I don't want to tell people what to do, but don't listen to him. Okay. This dude tried to act like his first rental properties and all that type of stuff. He worked to get that. Man, that was given to him. His dad got him that. Okay. So if you feel like don't feel like you behind in life, sometimes it may not happen right when you're 25, right when you're 30. So what? You don't own 12 businesses at 22. So what? So what? You're 29 and you don't, you work at this job. Man, who cares? Take it slow. Take it day by day. The more you learn, the more knowledge you acquire, you're gonna know. If you go from if you don't go to A, B, C, D, E, if you don't go to each one of these, right, steps, and you just go from A to W, if you go from A to W, you done missed all the letters in between. If you go from 1 to 30, well, you done missed lessons 2 through 29. You know what I mean? Now you get to 30 and people act like you know what you get to level 30. All right, man, time to gear up. You ready to go? You're like, no. You're like, what do you mean no? I thought you was, what do you mean? What are you doing here? Now you got to go back or you got to learn on the fly. You know what I mean? So just take it slow. Stop listening to these phonies. Do what you do. Look up the free stuff online. And then when you consume the free knowledge and you feel that this person really knows what they're talking about, then go in, then say, okay, fine, I'll subscribe to their Patreon. Okay, I'll spend $100 to listen to this course, to download this PDF. Exhaust all the free knowledge you can, but mostly don't move, right? Or don't consume so much knowledge that you get paralyzed by fear and don't want to move, because knowledge without application, and you just reading at that point, and that ain't gonna do you no good. You gotta take a leap, man. That's what most business owners do. Most entrepreneurs do. Most people who live the life they want to live, they took the leap. You know, and you don't need no millionaire to tell you that, especially one that's phony and that inherited most of that stuff and trying to make you seem like you stupid or you a fool because you ain't where they was at when they was 25 or something like that. All right, catch you on the next one.